Hey there. I wanted to take a second and, since we're still in our month of resilience, talk about something that I think is really important to me and could be really important to you, but you might have a little bit of a mindset block around it. So I wanted to talk about how getting help and counseling and stuff like that is actually a sign of your resilience and not a sign of weakness, as we might be conditioned to believe. I think that we need to normalize the idea of seeking help, whether that's through an actual registered, what are they called, psychotherapist, psychiatrist, whatever they're called, like counselor, or whether it's just like coaching, or whether it's meditating with your guides or meditating with a guide. Hi, right here. But I just wanted to take a moment to remind you that it's okay if you can't do it alone. And I think that's really normal and really natural to not be able to do it alone. And that it's okay to ask for or to need help from anyone, whatever you think the right fit for you is. And again, that's not a sign of weakness or a sign that you don't have it figured out or you can't figure it out. It's a sign that you are resilient and you are ready to make changes and you are ready to show up to the universe and tell the universe that you're ready for new and better things. And I think that that's really important to acknowledge. So if you're one of those people who have done that, good for you. Not in like a cheesy pat you on the back kind of way, but good for you. I think that's really awesome that you've taken that step for yourself to better yourself and to better, the whole universal collective consciousness. And if you're still struggling with the idea of whether you need help or not, just ask yourself, are you stuck? Are you in one of those termed ruts? Are you in your rock bottom? Can you see not a lot of ways out, whatever, that kind of stuff? Not to get all depressing here or anything like that, but sometimes that outside help, that outside counsel, that other person can be really useful to you or to anyone. Helps you get out of your own head, helps you just talk things out, and even throughout the practice of doing that, it can help you get better at recognizing yourself. It's how I learned to recognize my some of the other videos that we've talked about, some of my triggers, some of my projections. It's how I figured out how to set boundaries. I've learned some really important skills and tools in counseling that I think are really helpful to a lot of people. And that's not to say that you need it all the time or something like that, or that you're broken. It's just to say that sometimes you need to show the universe and even show yourself a little sign of your resilience by getting out of that comfort zone and out of that societal, what we'll unfortunately call norm, of just powering through and figuring it out yourself. And you've stepped out of that whole box and you're asking for help from whoever it might be, whether it's even just a friend or a loved one. But I just wanted to remind you, to tell you that if you need someone other than just yourself to figure things out, that's okay. And that's actually way more normal than you'd think. People just don't talk about it. And I'm here to talk about it because I'm not embarrassed about it. I wouldn't be the person that I was if I didn't have my aggressively large health team, including a counselor, including a physiotherapist, a chiropractor, an osteopath. I also have an intuitive business coach. I have some mentors. I follow all the other business entrepreneurial things and all those kind of things. And I've joined a bunch of groups. So I wouldn't be here without a lot of those things and a lot of those forms of support. And you have to think, we're very grouped beings, We like to be together. We like to be with other beings like ourselves. And I don't know, way back in the day, regardless of how you believe we got here or whatever, or if you believe in evolution, I don't know, let's not even start on these things. But you think we were like tribes and we were groups and we were all together, whether we were just our little family in our cave or whatever. But we all relied on each other. And we couldn't get through a day without each other and our little group, whatever that group was, however big or small it was. So when you're in this 21st century lifetime here and you think you have to do it all on your own, remember back to that. There was a time when you couldn't get through a day without your group, your clan, your tribe, your support system, whatever it was. So again, another little ranty tangent for you, but I just wanted to remind you, like I said, that seeking something outside of yourself is actually a sign of your resilience. It's a sign of your ability to adapt and to want change. And it's not a sign of weakness, regardless of what society tells you. It is a step in the right direction for you. Maybe not for everyone, but if you need it, it's a good step for you. And I'm here for you to support you, and I'm proud of you for taking that step for yourself. So have a lovely day, and I'll talk to you again later. Bye.